I was hanging out with my cousin and a friend on Halloween night. We were too old for trick-or-treating, but still too young to go out and do anything else. We thought it would be exciting to walk through the small patch of woods near my home. I knew the area well because I had played there since I was a kid. As we ventured into the woods, our phones and the moon were the only sources of light. We enjoyed the thrill of the spooky atmosphere as we approached a hollowed-out tree in the middle of the woods. But as we came closer to the tree, a strange and pale yellowish glow caught our attention. We froze in disbelief and stared at the glowing light that seemed to be getting brighter. Slowly, the glow began to take shape into the figure of a young girl, approximately 8 years old, and she was dressed in Victorian-era clothing, with pigtails framing her face. At first, she was transparent, but gradually, her form became more solid as the glow intensified. My cousin, friend, and I whispered to each other to confirm that we were all witnessing the same unexplainable spectacle. However, the atmosphere rapidly shifted from amazement to unsettling. As the glow around the girl grew brighter, an overwhelming feeling of dread and terror gripped me. I felt a wide range of emotions surge throughout my body. I couldn't find words for the fear that surrounded us all. My cousin and friend were clearly experiencing the same sensations. The young girl began to move slowly towards us. The way she moved was eerily silent. There were no crunching twigs or rustling leaves when her foot made contact with the forest floor. Suddenly, the girl advanced towards us at an alarming speed. The glow remained visible, but her features went blurry except for the dark holes where her eyes would have been. I shouted for us to run towards the main road ahead, and we grabbed each other's hands as we dashed past the apparition. I thought that the main road would offer safety due to its bright lights and the presence of passing cars. But the girl was closing in on us as we sprinted through the woods and down a steep hill, where we became briefly separated. I glanced back and saw the girl speeding up. She was weaving through the trees at varying heights. I was so terrified that I don't remember crying or screaming as I ran for my life. Finally, we all reached the main road and regrouped. We took a moment to exchange frantic accounts of the horrifying encounter. Even as we spoke, the glowing presence of the girl remained at the top of the hill and moved about like it was still in pursuit. However, there appeared to be an invisible boundary that the apparition could not cross. There was an eerie feeling that the girl was observing us from a distance. We stood by the road for what felt like an eternity and kept our eyes locked on the glowing figure at the hill's crest. Eventually, the glow began to gradually fade until it was no longer visible. Relief washed over us, but we couldn't shake off the frightening experience. A week later, curiosity compelled us to revisit the woods. We retraced our steps to find that there was no natural source of light which could have produced the glow. We came to the conclusion that something might have come through a portal because the experience happened on Halloween night,